Imagine being a teenager with nothing but a leaky roof over your head, a second-hand bicycle, and a dream to break free from poverty. What if every mistake, every setback, taught you a lesson that propelled you toward financial success? This is the story of Benjamin, a young man who started with just $1,000 and turned it into the foundation of a better life. Benjamin grew up in a small, run-down house in Mississippi. His father, a fisherman, had been lost to a storm, leaving Benjamin's mother to raise him and his younger sister on her own. She juggled two low-paying jobs, struggling to put food on the table. Benjamin's days were filled with school and part-time work at the harbor. Despite the hardships, he harbored a quiet determination to improve his family's life. On his daily ride to the harbor, Benjamin passed a neighborhood filled with immaculate lawns, shiny cars, and houses that seemed plucked out of a movie. It wasn't envy he felt, it was motivation. One day, he vowed his mother and sister would live there. When Benjamin saved his first $1,000 from working weekends on fishing boats, he felt a spark of pride. It was a small sum, but for him, it represented hope. He wanted to grow it. That's when he made his first mistake. Lesson 1. The lure of easy money. At a college party, Benjamin met Jack, a sophomore who bragged about turning $100 into $5,000 by investing in a cryptocurrency called Skycoin. Jack convinced Benjamin to put $500, half of his hard-earned money, into Skycoin, promising it was about to explode. For a few weeks, Benjamin felt exhilarated as the value rose. But just as quickly, it crashed. His $500 was now worth $50. Crushed, Benjamin learned a painful lesson. Never invest in what you don't understand. Lesson 2. Following the wrong crowd. Determined to recover his losses, Benjamin turned to stock market tips from social media influencers. One TikToker, Rocket Stocks Allen, shared videos about 3 companies that were guaranteed to soar. Benjamin invested his remaining $500 evenly across the 3. Initially, the stocks rose slightly and Benjamin felt validated. But soon, the reality of speculative investing hit hard. Each company failed to deliver on its promises and their stocks plummeted. By the end of the year, Benjamin's $500 was down to $150. He realized the influencers were chasing attention, not genuine success. It was time to stop following and start learning. Lesson 3. The Turning Point. Benjamin stumbled upon a book called The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. As he read, he began to see investing not as gambling, but as owning a piece of a business. He learned about the power of patience, diversification, and focusing on companies with real value. He started small, buying shares in a local utility company with a history of steady dividends. It wasn't glamorous, but it was stable. Over time, those dividends added up, and he reinvested them, slowly growing his portfolio. Lesson 4. Building discipline. Benjamin also began tracking his expenses. Inspired by Warren Buffett's frugality, he cut out unnecessary spending. Instead of buying a new phone, he repaired his old one. Instead of eating out, he cooked at home. Every saved dollar was invested. His discipline extended to his emotions. He no longer panicked when the market dropped. Instead, he saw downturns as opportunities to buy great companies at a discount. Slowly but surely, his portfolio began to grow. Lesson 5. The power of compounding. By his mid-20s, Benjamin's portfolio had reached $10,000. It wasn't a fortune, but the compounding effect had kicked in. His money was making money. He added to his investments every month, no matter how small the amount. Benjamin also started a side hustle tutoring kids in math, using the extra income to increase his investments. Each year, his progress snowballed. The boy who once lost half his savings to hype was now methodically building a brighter future. The breakthrough moment. At 30, Benjamin achieved a milestone. His investments hit $100,000. By then, he was no longer the wide-eyed kid chasing quick wins. He was a disciplined, informed investor. He diversified into real estate, purchasing a small rental property. The passive income it generated helped him provide a better life for his family. Conclusion. Benjamin's journey was far from smooth, but each mistake taught him a valuable lesson. From losing money on speculative bets to mastering the principles of value investing, he transformed not only his finances, but his mindset. Today, Benjamin's story is a testament to the power of persistence, discipline, and starting small. If you've ever felt like your financial dreams are out of reach, remember Benjamin, a young man who began with $1,000 and a dream and built a legacy. Subscribe to Invest Karakin for more inspiring stories and practical investment tips. Together, let's make your financial dreams a reality.